because they truly just, want nothing but the best for us. Hey my dudes, how's it hanging? It's your boy ZNF1 here. The good old Wuhan Institute of Virology has asked yet again for another place to delete their files and records on assistance with gain-of-function research of coronavirus genomes, just like the NIH. But before we go into that though, let's cue intro. So, before it was theorized that the coronavirus outbreak came from the Hunan seafood market right down the stream from the Wuhan Institute of Virology. However, it was then later heavily debated that it actually leaked from the Wuhan Lab, again, just right up the stream. Many of us have been saying that the Wuhan Institute, plus their buddies at the NIH and other partnering labs across, the United States, have been deleting their papers, or any files that could potentially expose them. And now we have solid evidence which proves that they have been deleting files. The Wuhan Institute of Virology has the right to ask a partnering lab in the US to destroy all records of their work, according to a legal document obtained by the US Right to Know. Why would they want to do that? A memorandum of understanding between the Wuhan Lab and the Galveston National Laboratory at the University of Texas Medical Branch states that each lab can ask the other to return or destroy any so-called secret files. Why would they keep stuff like that hidden from us? That they were doing gain-of-function research on bat coronavirus with US laboratories. We'd be way more understanding if they'd just been open about all this from the start. The fact that they keep trying to hide this stuff is really suspicious and peculiar. Now, you'd only be doing all this hiding if it was to cover something up. Maybe this could be an attempt to, centralize power and control how things work so it benefits a select few in a certain way. Or maybe, that there might have been a leak from a laboratory, which is supposed to be a level 4 biosafety lab, even though it kind of ironically has these sort of escapes all the time, or these leaks. Back to the little topic of maybe trying to centralize power to put it in the hands of the select few. The World Economic Forum and governments of the world have, been trying to make a centralized sort of governing body to help prevent future pandemics, ironically enough, while all this has been going on. And generally, when stuff like that happens, there's a lot of corruption that stems from it, as history has told us. If this was, purely academic work, typically we would want that work to benefit society and to be public. So why was there this requirement that if either labs asked, all of the data and documents related to this collaboration would be deleted, she asked. The lab responded to US Right to Know with a statement that it complies with all legal requirements related to making public information surrounding its work accessible. In quotes, as a government-funded entity, UTMB is required to comply with applicable public information law obligations, including preservation of all documents of its research and findings, including the preservation of all documentation of its research and findings. Christopher Smith, a spokesman for the lab, said in a statement to the organization. Now, that was a little bit of a tidbit from an article by Miss Monique Beals over at The Hill. Yet they were deleting records that contain details on the interactions with the Wuhan Institute of Virology. Isn't that just a tad bit fishy here, you guys? Just a little bit. Just a little. Which isn't what they said they were doing. That's not at all helping the public. If anything, it's helping them and the Wuhan Institute of Virology with their bullshit. Any communications, documents, data, or equipment resulting from their collaboration, and ask that they wipe any copies. The party is entitled to ask the other to destroy and or return the secret files, materials, and equipment without any backups, it states. This right is retained even after the agreement's 5-year term ends in October 2022. All documents are eligible for destruction under the agreement's broad language. The directors of the maximum biocontainment labs in Wuhan and in Texas announced a formal cooperative agreement in science in 2018. The labs are two of just a handful of facilities in the world that do similar cutting-edge work on novel coronaviruses. Wait, isn't that illegal? Oh, shocker there. They're participating in something that's illegal and that was banned by Barack Obama when he was still in office. They banned gain-of-function research because it had the potential to create pandemic-level threats if an accidental leak or something else happened. But then again, they're going to just say that it's all part of company policy. This is despite the fact that they are supposed to be able to show the public and or the government all of their workings and to service the public in doing so. Due to them being a education/public service or a part of those service systems. Doesn't matter what the Wuhan Institute of Virology wants deleted. There are these laws in place for specific reasons. One of them being so shitty, really fucking crummy things don't happen and people can't get away with covering it up in case they sat there and, intentionally leaked something or it happened on accident, and they have to take responsibility for it. That way justice can be served and people don't get screwed over. So illegal activities do not happen or are extremely less likely to happen. That way we can have more of a peace of mind without having to worry about all these fucked up things happening. Or, I don't know, so that way we don't have to worry about a pandemic level threat emerging because some dumbasses want to do some shit, or some greedy motherfuckers want to sit there and make something happen so they can centralize all the power into one freaking area so they have control over everything. And we can own nothing and be happy. But, oh man, Bill Gates, Klaus Schwab, and all these other people that are heavily involved with the World Economic Forum, the NIH, Dr. Anthony Fauci, or Collins, these great people can, help us. Like good old Mr. Klaus Schwab would say, or Bill Gates at the World Economic Forum, or Anthony Fauci, Collins at the NIH, because they truly just, want nothing but the best for us. It's hard to dismiss the fact that them deleting these records at the request of the Wuhan Institute of Virology seems like the Wuhan Institute's trying to hide something. Just like the fact of the matter that they also sat there and, took anybody out, publicly disgraced them, dishonored them, etc. for exposing what was going on or speaking out against them and the Chinese government about anything related to the coronavirus and what was all going on. Kind of like what they did here in the US. They ostracized people, ridiculed them, called them crazy conspiracy theorists. Using that term derogatorily, kind of like it was coined back in the 50s and shit like that to sit there and, make people see others as crazy for questioning the government. That doesn't suggest anything good is happening, especially when these files are all supposed to be public because they're all through public domains. It's not hinting at anything really good going on, and does suggest a lot of things. Now, you can choose to believe whatever you want on that. I'm just saying that it suggests there's something really wrong going on, one way or another. And whether or not coronavirus leaked accidentally from this lab, or was done intentionally for population control, or whatever you want to think on it. You feel me? Either way, no matter what your opinion is, if you look at it this way and how they've been doing it, it's really shady. However, that's going to be it for us today, though, my dudes. If you guys did make it to the end of this video, go ahead and leave the word shady down in the comment section below to let me know that you guys are part of the 100% club and made it to the end of this video. Also, please don't forget to, like, share, comment, and subscribe. It really does mean a lot to me whenever you guys do this, and helps get us further up in that YouTube algorithm. So that way we can help other people realize that it's okay to think independently and question the systems around us, because that is a part of change and progress. If you guys want a bit more of an interactive experience, come join us live on stream Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays from 8:30 to 10:30 p.m. Central Time for a little bit of memes and laughs, and we can make jokes about the corruption lying within the government, or just sit back and enjoy a good time, and interacting with each other. I'll leave a link to that down below. Until next time, though, my dudes, please don't forget to, live long, prosper, take care and peace, and keep it 1,000,000% real. I'll see you guys on the flip side.
I am not playing it safe. I said what I said. It is what it is. I don't care if you mad at me, okay? Go ahead and change. change the channel. No wasted time trying